Hi, I'm glad that you took the class on human design, and I'm really thrilled that you're going to use the EFT to tap out the negative and tap in the positive of your channels, going through all of those in the black. Those are all the conscious, and then you can go to the unconscious. Now, to help you do this, I noticed that some of you in the class had not heard of EFT or you haven't used it. So I'm going to take a couple of these charts and show you what I'm talking about. So I have one chart in front of me here that has gate 64 is the sun. So whoever that person is, and you know who you are because you have your copy, so you read all about 64 and you read all the different things that it has to say, positive and negative. Now, when it comes to the negative, like I said last night, don't say, well, that's not me. Figure that it's in there somewhere and just read the whole thing and then read the bottom part, the positive part, and then go to the affirmations. Now, when you go to the affirmations, you say whatever the negative is, and in this particular case, it's the gate of confusion. So you would begin with, even though sometimes I'm confused, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Now, this is the karate point in EFT, and you hit this with your nails of the other hand, and you repeat the statement 3 times. Even though there are times when I am confused, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though there are times when I don't even know if I'm confused, I forgive myself, and I deeply and completely love and accept who I am. Even though I've been confused in the past, I'm going to change that now. And then, as we go to tap in the other points, you look at the affirmation. And the affirmation for this is, I pay attention to inspiration and know that when I wait with curiosity and anticipation, I see how my inspiration manifests and amazing things can happen. So when the tapping continues, you've tapped that even though, many times I've been confused, then you go, I am now paying attention to the inspiration. I know that when I feel that inspiration and that anticipation, it will become clear to me. I am delighted and curious to see what the universe brings. I have let go of the confusion. I'm happy now as I anticipate these wonderful creative things that are unfolding in my life. I have let go of the need to be confused. I am no longer confused. I'm filled with wonderful anticipation. And that is the truth. Deep breath. Okay, now it was hard for me to read this, plus I don't have my glasses on, to read it and then tap exactly, but you don't need to tap exactly. When you've read it and you read these affirmations, I pay attention to inspiration and know that when I wait with curious anticipation to see how my inspiration manifests, amazing things happen. So from that statement, you take your own wording, and I wait with wonderful anticipation because I know things are changing now. I am no longer confused. I am so happy. I've got a lot of inspiration. Oh, and these things are manifesting right now. I can feel them. I'm so curious to see what the universe is going to do. I don't have to push at them. They will come naturally. I can feel them happening now. And that is the truth. Deep breath. Oh, so that's how it works, all right? I will send you a copy showing you these points, but basically you're starting with the karate piece, then you go to the inside of the eyebrow, the outside of the eyebrow, under the eye, under the nose, under the mouth, the collarbone, and this is the thymus gland, I always include that, and then under the arm, like in the middle between your waist and underarm, and then the head I always go to, and that is the truth. because now you're tapping into your higher self. And I always end with swirling my aura. Deep breath, and I swing my arms all the way out, and I come back to the prayer position, and I feel my body go into that, nice place. So that was gate 64. All right, that's one of them. Then we have one here for gate 59. Well, let's look at what 59 is. Okay. 59 is sensuality. Now, obviously, it doesn't mean that the person walks around like a sex fiend all the time. You read the whole thing. 59 is the gate of seduction, all right? It is pure life force energy, sexuality or not. And people with this gate try to get to the bottom of intimacy, but the investigation can be theoretical. And basically, as you read this, it's about when you're trying to unravel relationships in the head, it doesn't work, all right? So this person needs to read this thoroughly and recognize where they do these kind of things, and then come to the affirmations. Okay. I am present to love and wait to be called into the most wonderful, intimate relationships. All right. Well, first of all, when you read the whole thing, it's about letting go. Let me see now. Even though I enjoy the game of seduction, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And say that, 3 times. And then go into, I am present to love and wait to be called into wonderful, intimate relationships. And that can be any kind of relationships. Friendship, love, what have you. Then, and this is important for this gate, I need space and freedom in my relationships. I need time to know that my love is real. It deepens my desire for connection and intimacy. So this person would tap, I attract the right people and the right situations that give me the space for me to recognize that I'm in the right relationship, whatever that relationship is, okay? All right. I work for clarity. And I enter into relationships with great deliberation, with love and openness. I trust my intuition. I know that relationships are important. All relationships are important. And I know that they're a manifestation of myself. And I begin with loving myself. And I am beginning that right now. And that is the truth. Deep breath. Now, these are very, very brief examples. You'll go into this a lot deeper when you're doing it yourself. Get the wording, feel it out, and don't read it and go, oh, that's not me. Read where and how, we do it. So it can be, it can be any kind of relationship with you. Whoever this is, I know who it is, and you know who it is, so that's what you have to work on. And that's just the sun. Then I have gate 9. All right, let me look at gate 9. Okay. Okay, gate 9 is about focus. And gate 9 is the energy to focus. Whenever you see this in a chart, you know that there is always the capacity for obsessive behavior and thinking. All right, so to be focused is a positive thing. To be obsessive, of course, is a negative thing. So this person would tap, even though sometimes I obsess over things, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though sometimes I get obstinate and I obsess over things, I forgive myself. And I deeply and completely love and accept who I am. Even though I think I'm being focused, when really I'm just being obsessive, I forgive myself. because I deeply and completely love and accept who I am. And then you come to the affirmations. Okay. I am always concentrating on my intention, even when I'm busy doing other things. I follow my energy and take action that are in alignment with what I really want. All right? I know that my inner connection will manifest in my own world. Okay, so this focus, this is what I would do with this focus. Even though sometimes I've been obsessive and I've justified my obsession, I forgive myself and I deeply and completely love and accept who I am. Now I'm ready to focus on the good things that I want. I know I deserve good things in my life. I'm ready to focus with joy and happiness on all the things, creative things and loving things that can manifest in my life. I am open to attract wonderful things. I don't have to obsess on it anymore. I release it to the universe. I am incredibly creative, and I'm using that creative mind of mine to be open and to manifest joy and love and abundance in my life. I'm releasing the need to become obsessive. I already know that focus is my gift, and that is the truth. Deep breath. So you're getting the idea? Okay. And last, let's see. Okay. And this is gate 36. And 36 is crisis resolution. So, when you read this, 36 is the emotional impulse of desire. Gate 36 wants what it wants, and if it waits, it can have it. If it doesn't wait, it leaps into chaos and crisis. Gate 36 is always longing for the next new experience. All right? And then read it, some more. And then you get to the affirmations, all right? Even though there have been times I've jumped into things without waiting for clarity, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I found myself in these crisis situations and wondered how I got here, I know that it was probably my impulsiveness and my desire for change that brought me into these situations. So I forgive myself. Even though I have this gate of crisis, it doesn't have to be a negative. It can be a drama, a wonderful drama. And so I am moving on now to wonderful and new experiences. Then we go to the affirmations, and what she's got here is, I am now ready to embrace the new in a clear, wonderful way, listening to my intuition. I am embracing the new. I trust my intuition and my strategy, knowing that I make clear, intentional choices. I am the eye of the storm. My head is clear. My heart is aligned. And I only act for my higher good. I am immune to the experiences of my outer reality. That's a hard one. And I know that I am on the way to creating what I intend. My beliefs are unwavering. I am not swayed by outer circumstances. And that is the truth. Deep breath. A little word on that. That gate 36 is the one that Einstein has, and I have it also. And I can't tell you how many times people have wanted me to look at logic and blah, blah, blah in the middle of a crisis, and I can pull in and go into that space and make, the impossible happen. Now, it took years of cultivation to get that, but now reading this and everything, it's like, I listen to my intuition, I don't jump, I'm being a projector. I wait. So as a projector, I tap. Even though I like change and exciting circumstances, I am listening to my intuition. And I am attracting the right people and the right situations for these changes. All right, now you can do this whether you are gate 36 or whether you are a projector or not. All right, I'm listening to my intuition. My intuition is guiding me. We all want that, okay? My intuition is really clear. I'm in tune to my intuition. My life is changing for the better. Every organ, every cell in my body is listening. I'm getting healthier and healthier. I have a powerfully strong immune system, and I am in gratitude. I can feel this happening now. These changes are going to be positive and exciting, and that is the truth. Deep breath. Okay? So those are some of the gates, and I took the sun in these cases. But you'll go through each one: the sun, the moon. Now, the sun is the core of who you are, so that one is really important to understand it, understand the positive and the negative. Tap out the positive. Tap out the negative. Tap in the positive. The moon is your emotions. The moon is tied into your emotions and the first female in your life, which is your mother. And as you read that, there's things in that early environment that tie into the mother, that tie into that gate, for example, that the moon is in. All right, for example, let me see, what do we have here? Let's take a moon. All right, let's take moon 23. I don't know what that is, but just popped out. So let's take a look at moon 23. Okay. Okay. So gate 23 is the gate of assimilation. Now, first glance, before reading anything, assimilation, moon, emotions, mother, all right? Now, it doesn't matter if you've got the worst mother on earth or the best mother on earth. And even the best mother, they, say things, and how it emotionally affects you or what have you, as a child, you don't know. But this is the year to let go of all of that stuff. So you would tap in, let me see now. Gate 23 has the job of actually finding the words to express the mental mutation of the knowing circuit. Okay. All right. The tapping thing is my greatest strength is my ability to be still and wait to be asked to share the vision I hold. Even though I'm so tempted to share the vision I hold with people that are not interested, I forgive myself because I deeply and completely love and accept who I am. I'm holding that vision in my heart. Me and the universe know what that vision is. I know that vision is manifesting. I will only speak about it to the right people at the right time that I know will be positive and supportive of these dreams. I'm listening to my intuition. I have my dreams out there and I know the universe is listening. And that is the truth. Deep breath. Now, because we're in this time period of letting go of early environment things, and because the mother is the early environment, right? Even if I've assimilated thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes that no longer serve me in my childhood, I can let it go now, even if I don't know what they are. I'm ready to release any trapped emotion in my body, any thought or belief system that I bought into in my early environment that doesn't serve me anymore. I am freeing myself from that. I am listening to my intuition. I am so happy. I have such great ideas. My dreams are out there. I don't have to talk about them to everybody, only the right people. And those right people are either in my life or coming into my life. I can feel it now as I release all the resistance and all those old beliefs and attitudes that no longer serve me. And that is the truth. Deep breath. Okay. So I've given you some idea of what to do. Take the book, and this is the book. I did send out emails. This is the book. I don't know if it looks like it's backwards on this thing. Okay. It's Understanding Human Design, A New Science of Astrology by Karen Curry, and you can get it on Amazon. So get the book and you'll learn a little bit about how human design works. My part of it, I don't want to become a human design person because Spirit doesn't listen to me anyway. But what I think is valuable is to be, because we have these gifts, we have the emotion code, we have the EFT. So your job yourself is to go through every gate that you have on your human design chart, all right? Everything in black, everything in red. The red is the unconscious, the black is the conscious. To go through each gate, read what it says, and just very briefly tap out, just tap out the key words, all right? Even though I'm always confused, okay? Even though I'm always saying the wrong thing to the wrong person, you know? Even though I don't have the patience to wait. Whatever that thing says, now I'm ready to change it. And then you put in the positive, and you can use some of her examples and use, you know, your own wording. So, so that is that. Now, I use the emotion code for the clearing of the fear gates, and we will do a session on a Sunday after service, so I can teach you. First of all, we can clear those fear gates, which are very specific, and that goes back to the ancestors, and it helps clear that genetic stuff all the way back and going forward. And when I thought about why did I get this impression that we had to clear the ancestors, and then I realized that we're going to keep incarnating, and I think it's like, okay, we got to get clear bodies. We don't want to keep coming back with all this stuff that we've got to do that we've been carrying for generations. So I think that the earth is going through this incredible shift. And for those of us who have these tools that we can clear not only ourselves, but our ancestors and the future, oh my God, you know, it's awesome. So I hope you're on board to learn how to clear these fear gates and then use the tool. Blessings. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.